วัสดีครับ This is the main interface of our program. As you could see here, it's the main menu which have 4 buttons. I would first go to the pool data since it's the most important one here in this program. Now when I press pool data, it will show up this windows which shows the latest updated version of the database is here as stated here up here. So if you would like to update the database that is pulled from the website, you have to press here, and then as you could see here, the green bar, the progress bar is starting to load. So this will take around 1 to 2 minutes, and I will be skipping this to the part where it's finished. So as you could see here, the progress is done, and then it shows message pop up says it's done, so we press OK. Now nothing shows up here yet, but you could choose down here whether you want the result to be monthly, weekly, or all time. So in this case, for an example, I press all time, then we will load for a while, then show up that in the list there are 932 items on the list. And when you press OK, you could see here the list of the salesperson, the sales day, the game name, game ID, the ID of the post itself, and also the registration date of that member. Now, next I would like to show you the edit part. So what does this do is, when it pulls the data from the website, which this website is a webbot based website, or what you could call it forum. So most people aren't going to type the name exactly same. So for example, if you press one of these, it will show you that the game ID is 3, but the game names, there are 3 type of game name, since some of them does not write it exactly the same as others. So the filter will go through 3 of this in order to pull the data. As you can see here, we have 30 game on the list. You could just add data, add more game, or maybe you could just delete one of the game right here just by pressing delete. Or if you would like to update some misspelled word or typo, you could just edit it and press update. And next function is the search function. Now how this works, the game name part will show the list of the game in the collections. So as you can see here, there are 30 games in the collection. You could just choose one of it. For example, I would choose maybe for Fallout 4. And you could select whether you want the sale quantity to show up as weekly or monthly. Well, for an example, I choose monthly. So this shows that Fallout 4 has been sold 35 times on the website. Now maybe I'll choose another one like Monopoly. So if I choose Monopoly and I select a monthly, it shows that there are 14 Monopoly games sold on this month. So this is how it works. So to the last option of my program, the report part. Now if you press report, it shows up 2 reports option, whether you want it to be line graph or you want it to be a pie chart. So first we go to line graph, and it will shows up the sales posted on the website. And if you could see it right here that we have 2 colored line here. One of them is for this month, and another one of them is for the previous month. And these are the number of sale posts. You could just zoom in by dragging it like this, or you can just unzoom it out like this. It is pretty good for the analyzing website. Now to the pie chart. You press it. Now it will show you the X and Y axis. So the pie chart doesn't show up yet. You can choose whether you want the pie chart to show all 30 games or only shows the one that have over 20 numbers sold on this month, or over 40 numbers sold on this month. Now first I would like to show the all game one. As you can see here, the pie chart is pretty full of games since it's 30 number of game, and if you put the mouse here, you can see how many games are sold. Now if I select over 20 sold, then the pie chart just reduce the numbers of game, which is doesn't reach the number of 20 sales. Now if you choose 40, as you can see here, there will be only 5 number of games that reaches 40 sales in this month. So that's it for our program, and thanks for your attention.